A reporter for the Al Jazeera network was shot and killed while covering an Israeli raid in the West Bank.
Shireen Abu Akleh set out early this morning to cover an Israeli raid in the town of Jenin. She can be seen wearing a helmet and body armor that was clearly marked as press when she was shot. The journalist next to her here said they were targeted by Israeli forces.
So this is the footage that we have of Javara Baderi being beaten and then arrested in the neighborhood of Sheikh Jarrah. She'd been doing live reports on Al Jazeera's Arabic channel throughout the day.
They broke my hand. I spent all the night in the hospital. My back hurt me a lot. And here, my hand from the cuffs, also they hurt so much because the soldiers in the car were tightening it all the time. I was wearing my vest, my press vest, and I was walking. I am going out and coming inside Hayy Sheikh Jarrah for more than 20 times. So they know me. They know who I am.
The Palestinians are upset. Her family is upset because you didn't take a conclusive stand, and the Israelis are upset because you kind of blame them, but you don't have any conclusive evidence to assign that blame. So this seems to be another case of the administration trying to please everybody and then pleasing no one.
You say likely. I mean, it either happened or it did not happen. What is likely? I mean, it did not come from outer space. It came from a particular direction. So I want you to respond to the question, how do you determine intent?
Saeed, this was a judgment based upon all of the information to which the USSC was granted access. And we said before, the USSC over the course of several weeks was granted access to the IDF-led investigation, to the PA-led investigation. They visited the site as well. So I am not standing here, nor would the USSC be able to stand anywhere and to say conclusively with 100% certainty exactly what happened. We would expect accountability in any case involving a wrongful death, and this clearly was the case of a wrongful death. Our goal, and what we believe is the collective goal of the parties, is to see to it that something akin to this, the killing of a journalist in a conflict zone, can't happen again.
But
Must
it
not
happened again.
happen
It happened again in Hebron. It happened again only 2 weeks after that.
And Saeed, the IDF, as a professional military outfit currently in the midst of its own investigation, is in a position, or soon will be in a position, to consider steps to further safeguard non-combatants.
How does this government respond to the family of a U.S. citizen that they don't have all the answers, that they believe that there's much more to be known about how she was killed, and that they are asking for justice for her killing?
Well, we continue to urge both the Israeli investigators and the Palestinian investigators to bridge their investigations. You may recall prior to this past weekend, we had been calling publicly for the IDF and the PA to bridge their respective investigations, because it was our belief that by doing so would provide both sides with the clearest indication and the clearest route to accountability.
الآن قوات الاحتلال تطلق القنابل في داخل المستشفى. نحن نتحدث عن مستشفى، لا نتحدث